Another road, another city. The wheels keep rolling on down the line. Oh, the price I pay for this lonely life is getting high as time goes by. The only friend I know is on the CB. When we talk about the weather, because it kills the time, but he'll soon fade away on that open road. Oh, and leave me thinking about you and I. And I ride on through these dirty old towns, and every road sign says that you ain't around. Another hard life, long forgotten, on this lonely, dark highway. Through Amarillo, on my way to Colorado. Oh, it makes me remember how much you like that song. Well, I'll be there long before morning, thinking about you long after I'm gone. And I ride on through these dirty old towns, and every road sign says that you ain't around.
What's going on, guys? It has been a long time since I've made any kind of video for YouTube. Just been very busy out here, obviously. I'm still liking what I'm doing out here. I love every week that goes by. I love what I do more and more. You know, I love being an owner-operator more. You know, I'm still making decent money doing this. I'm still, you know, I'm liking what I'm doing. I'm tired right now, so I'm kind of babbling, I guess. But I've been screwed. I feel I have been unjustly screwed by Uber. I have been using Uber. Well, first off, everybody, I mean, I've made a lot of videos where I praise Uber. I have told a lot of people about Uber, about how, you know, about how decent the rates are, at least for, you know, the one day kind of runs, like 400 or 500 mile runs. They're usually pretty good, especially in the Midwest and in the Northeast. Bouncing around the Northeast, I primarily used Uber. They were a fantastic broker. You know, I was still getting my average rate using Uber up until last week. I was still averaging like $2.50 to $3 a mile on 300, 400, 500 mile runs. And so it probably in the last, I would say in the last, heck, I don't even know, the last, like, I would say in the last 2 months, I have used nothing but Uber. Nothing but Uber. And I have been an owner-operator signed on with the Uber load board since September 6th. I have had zero problems. I have had zero late arrivals, be it on the receiving end or the shipping end. I have had zero overages. I have had zero shortages. I have had 0 damages. I've had 0 complaints from customers. I've gotten along with all the customers that I go to. I've seen many of them multiple times. I have literally had not a single issue during my time using Uber. Well, I was looking for a load on Monday morning. I was looking for a load. I was home, and all of a sudden I get kicked out of the Uber board. I go ahead and try to sign back in, and it says in big letters, "You have been suspended," or "Your account has been suspended." It's got to be some sort of a glitch, in my opinion. I don't know what it could be. You know, and it says if you feel like this has been an accident, call or email. So I call. I called Uber, and the individual that I spoke to could not offer any assistance. He could not tell me what the problem was. So I asked to speak to somebody higher up. He said the only way to do that was via email. I was not able to talk to anybody higher than him over the phone. That's a problem, in my opinion. That is a problem, because all he's doing, he's only a dispatcher. So to not be able to speak to somebody higher than the pay grade of a dispatcher is a big problem on the phone. So I said, okay. So I emailed Uber. And then I called my company that I'm leased to, and I asked if this has happened to anybody else at the company. And they said no, it hadn't. But then, so my company went ahead and emailed Uber to see what was going on. Then, 15 minutes later, they add to that email saying that 2 more of our owner-operators had their account suspended. Kind of weird. So now I'm kind of thinking maybe it has to do with CSA scores. Maybe the CSA score for our DOT number has gone down. I don't know, but possible. So then I get online. You know, of course, Uber is not responding to emails. And keep in mind, the only reason that I'm so adamant about fixing the problem was because Uber was my main source of revenue. Obviously, like I said, that's pretty much all I used for at least the last 2 months. And I made a killing using Uber. I know if there's people out there that don't believe me, they think that, they think that Uber has horrible rates. Well, in my area, from Iowa to Ohio to the Northeast, the rates are good with Uber. So I was very adamant to, figure out what this problem was. And again, I'm still thinking there has to be some sort of a glitch. I get online and some people are telling me, well, like I get on some forums on Facebook, and some people are saying that sometimes this happens when the carrier's insurance, cargo insurance, is about to expire. They will suspend your account until you can prove that your insurance has been renewed. All right, makes sense. But our insurance is good until July. So that's obviously not the issue. So then somebody else that actually works at Uber saw my messages on Facebook, and they private messaged me and asked me for my MC number. I gave it to them, and they looked into it the very next day. At some point, and I don't understand when or how or what, they have accused me personally, not the company. They have accused me of committing a fraudulent act. I don't get it. I don't know where, I don't know how, I don't know why. They have accused me of fraudulent activity. My company has been talking with them for the past, all week, every day, trying to figure it out. Temporarily, I am suspended under an investigation. It's insane. I am being investigated right now by Uber for some sort of a wrongdoing that they will not even tell my company what the wrongdoing was. And my company is 100% behind me because they know that I've never had an issue. They know that I've been on time with every load. They know that there's zero reason, that we can think of. But Uber will not tell us. I've emailed Uber a couple of times to try to clarify. I've sent them, I just sent a nice long email telling them that I would like, despite this, I would swallow my pride because it is a good revenue for me. I would like to continue doing business with them if we can get past this. The problem with Uber is that they have turned this into an 8th grade problem. What I mean by that is, rather than being adults, they have resorted to simply banning me and not reaching out to me. They know they have my information. They haven't reached out to me to find a simple solution and explanation to whatever the problem is that they think that I have committed, that I have fabricated. So I don't understand exactly what's going on, but they won't tell me. And I'm kind of pissed because I have, I realize I'm just a single owner operator, but, and as I said in my last email to them, I am not arrogant enough to assume that I am by far the best owner operator that they've dealt with. But I am very confident in my quality of service, and I'm very sure that there is no reason to at least not owe me the explanation as to why I'm suspended. So I'm reaching out here to YouTube to let everybody know that, to watch out, because Uber will find a reason. I almost feel like, like some of the crap that's going on with, with YouTube and with some of the, with Patreon and some of these platforms that are banning right-wing individuals. I'm not saying that I'm being banned because of my political beliefs, but I'm saying it feels like that in a way, because I really don't know what I've done, and they haven't taken the opportunity to reach out to me to figure it out. Because if they think that I've done something wrong, all they have to do is reach out to me via email or phone call, and I could clear it up in 5 minutes. Because as far as I know, I've done nothing wrong. I've done nothing. But they are accusing me of fraudulent activity, and that's as far as they will go. That's as far as they will explain to either the company I'm leased to or me. Actually, they won't explain anything to me. I got that from from an individual that simply works at Uber that just saw my messages on Facebook. But they have expressed that it's fraudulent activity to my company, and my company did get them to allow the other drivers of our, because I'm the reason apparently that they suspended every driver at our company. So my company was able to talk them into allowing the other owner operators to continue to utilize their board, but they are furthering my investigation while I'm suspended still. And I'm a little bit butthurt. I am. Because like I said, I have used their board a lot, and they can't even grant me the respect to reach out to me and say, hey, why did you do this? What was this about? Whatever. They haven't even, they can't, they won't. Do I expect them to actually, do I expect a giant corporation like Uber to actually finish an investigation on a single owner operator and put a, and reverse the suspension? No, I don't. So even though that's what they're saying they're doing, I don't think they're ever going to reverse my suspension. I don't think I'm ever going to use Uber again, which is a shame because, like I said, I could make good money there. I was netting after expenses and fuel around $3,500 to $4,000 a week with Uber. And this is at a time where drivers are talking so badly about rates. I was still doing very well using Uber. So it is it's a very big disappointment to me. But I just wanted to give you anybody out there that is utilizing Uber as their main source of revenue, being an owner-op on the spot market, keep this in mind. They can, out of the blue, just suspend your account with no explanation necessary and keep you in the dark as to why they suspended you. I'm still doing okay. I'm still running the boards. But Uber made everything convenient. I'm not going to lie. There was a lot of convenience using Uber. You get onto their board and you look at a load and it'll tell you on the receiving and the shipping end, it'll tell you the such intricate details as to whether or not that shipper or receiver allows overnight parking even. I mean, it takes all the guesswork out of it. I'm not going to lie, it does. It takes all the guesswork out of it, and it made planning your week so easy. I could plan my entire week with Uber, and it was just so easy to do. And even by planning my week with Uber for 5 or 6 days in advance, I still was never late for a load. Never. But this is how they're treating me now. This is how they're doing. And again, I'm just a single owner operator dealing with a mega corporation. So I don't expect special treatment, but I do expect some sort of respect to the point that, hey, this guy has had a spotless record up until whatever mistake they think that I've made. Or according to them, it's fraudulent. So that implies intent right there. That implies that they think whatever I did was conspired on my part to do purposefully. So that really raises my suspicion about everything. I don't know. But anyways, guys, I just wanted to let that go. I had to kind of get that off my chest. At the beginning of this video, the song that played, one of my favorite songs about trucking, and kind of goes along with some of the, I wanted to put it with some of the video clips. I'm out here in Lincoln, Nebraska right now, picking up a load, and conveniently I'm delivering a load in the morning, and then I'm picking up a load basically right around the corner, going back to Ohio. So that's good. Yeah. But anyways, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and jump off here, and I guess get ready for bed. You all have a good one out there. Be safe, and if you're using Uber, just keep this in mind. All right. Take care, guys. Be safe.